This is a good summary of everything we just went over. You may want to look at it and take notes from it. This will help you with the operating section every time. Here is an example exercise that you want to look at and work and check your answer with this answer. And then let's look at the operating activities section. We start with net income. We add back depreciation. We remove the gain. And then it's time to analyze our changes in current assets and liabilities, all except cash. Our assets are accounts receivable and inventories. Our liabilities are our accounts payable, accrued expense payable, and income tax payable. So let's go look and see how we knew that accounts receivable increased. So let's go back to our balance sheet. Okay, and you can see, let me zoom in. Okay, so, oops, I'm on the wrong slide here. Okay, so if you look at accounts receivable, you can see that it started out at $65,000 and it went up to $74,000. So this increase of $9,000 is what we report on our statement of cash flows. So that is how we got our increase in accounts receivable. Right here, the $9,000. We got that from the change in the accounts receivable from the beginning of the year to the end of the year on the balance sheet. And remember, our accounts receivable is a current asset, so when you see, they work the opposite. So when you see an increase, you're going to do the opposite and you're going to make it go down, subtract. That's why it's in parentheses. You would do the same thing for inventories, but when you go on your balance sheet, you'll see that inventories went down by $8,000. So remember, they do the opposite. Inventories went down, so we go up. So you'll write down the decrease in inventories, but it works the opposite. So over here, you will add. Decrease in accounts payable, if you go to the balance sheet, you'll see that it went down, and it is a current liability, and liabilities work the same. So that is why we decrease or go down over here. So it's a negative amount. So for the next one, it's a liability, current liability. So it says increase, so we also increase because it's the same. And then decrease, we also decrease. So again, current assets work the opposite, current liabilities work the same. And this is just an easier way to help students remember it. All right, the next few slides will show how net income is converted to cash, cash flows from these operating activities. So we've already explained it all, but now you're going to be able to see it over the next few slides. So if you want to take a moment, pause this and study these, and then we'll pick back up. Okay, and then you will work this example exercise and check your work, okay? And then after you do that, we'll pick up with the next objective.